Hi there, this is Piyush. Today I'm going to talk about four quadrant analysis. A very interesting analysis if you want to say identify the top performing products, or if you want to build strategy around, accelerating your sales. Before that, if you want to find out which are the products which are not doing well, uh, yeah, this analysis will be very handy, in terms of identifying the skews. uh, there are multiple use cases, you can apply this analysis. One of the use cases which I had worked in the past, for delegating, like suppose if you are managing an operations project and you want to delegate work to your subordinates, and you want to delegate based on the severity of the, let's say, tickets or whatever IDs, you know so you identify the severity based on the four quadrant analysis, depend upon the high sale, high volume. So very good analysis. We'll see an example of, identifying the SKUs, which are very profitable, identifying the SKUs which are high in sales but low in profit. Let's see, let's get into the tableau. So this is what we are going to build. I have used a superstore data that comes with Tableau to do this analysis. So what we are doing here is we are, based on the profit and sales, we are identifying the product, the performance of the product. Okay. So we have segregated our product in four different quadrants, as you can see. The top ones are high profit, low sales. This one is, I need to do something on the, it's not visible. So this is high sales, high profit. So these are very good SKUs, these are really performing well. So no action needed for this. These are the ones which are low in sales and low in profit. So these are the problem. These are the SKUs which are causing the problem. Basically the next step will be identifying, building a strategy around, accelerating the sales for this SKUs. And the last one quadrant that we have, which is high sales in and low profit. Again, we need to understand what is happening here. I mean, sales are high but the profit is low. Maybe we are giving too much discount. There is something happening here which need to be addressed. Okay, let's see how to build this. Create a new sheet here. I'll select my sales and I'll select profit, and let's create a scattered plot. Okay, let's make this an entire view. Okay, now we want to analyze our products. So I'll put product name in detail shelf. Okay. Now this is not, we are not able to see the distribution the way we want. We want this to be divided in four portion. So what we need to do is add a table calculation, change this to percentile. Similarly for profit as well, change this to percentile. There is one more thing you need to do. You need to edit table calculation and select based on product name. Same thing we need to do with the profit. Edit table calculation, specific dimension, product name. Okay, here we go. Now we have our products which is, distributed in four different parts. uh, I mean the 50% in the middle. Okay, let's create a reference line. What I need is a reference line in the middle. Okay, so at 50%, I'll add a reference line. I'll make this at as constant, and I mention as 50%. I don't want to show any labels, so I'll make it none. Okay, here we go. Similarly, do this for your x-axis as well. Add reference line, make this as constant, and put the value as 50%. Okay. So very easy analysis to do in Tableau. It's very quick. This can be done in very like few minutes, and this really give very good insights. You understand now which are the products which are causing problem in the business. Let's say your sales is high but the profit is low. Now you want to understand which are the products that you need to address. So here are the ones. These are the ones which are high in sales but low in profit. So that means there is something going on. Maybe we are giving too much discounts. Uh, we are doing sales at a cost of profit. There is some thing going on which needs to be addressed. Now let's create a partition. Okay, I will select a nation for this. So these are the one which are high, low in sales and low sales, high profit. Just increase the font to 14 and I'll bold this. Okay. Okay. So these are the SKUs which are good in profit but low in sales. This again, we need to do some thing to accelerate the sales. There is some strategy need to be built around, you know, to understand what is causing. Maybe the cost is too high or something is going on. However, the performance is good. So these are the SKUs which we need to look upon. I'll change the color to. I'll edit this. I'll change the color. Okay, I need to format. Let's say I'll select more color and I'll select green. All right. Now this is our second quadrant for which the sales are high and the profit are also high. So these are our top performing SKUs. You know, these are really doing well. There is no action required on this. We'll create an animation for this as well. This is high sales, high profit. I'll change the font to 14. I'll bold this. I'll right click and format. I'll just assign a color to it. Let's say if I do this, this will be similar to what we selected for. Let's do this. Okay. Yeah. Here we go. Which I mean, idea is basically to have the SKUs visible in the back so that we will shade it a little bit further. Now, similarly, we need to do the same thing for the below ones. So this portion, these are the ones which are low in profit and high in, I mean, low in profit and low in sales. Yeah, these are the one which are creating problem in the business. Need to be probably these are the ones which needs to be addressed first. So low sales, low profit. Now, as I mentioned, there are multiple use cases on which you can apply this analysis. Most frequently, this is being used to identify, the SKUs which are not performing. You can also use this for as I mentioned before, as a start of our session, that you can apply it for our operational project when you want to assign some work to your subordinates and you want to basically prioritize based on some criteria, let's say high volume or high cost or anything, uh, that can be done. So I'll give a light amber color. Now these are the ones which are high in sales but low in profit. Okay, so maybe as I mentioned, maybe we are giving excess discount, we are giving discount at a cost of profit. Maybe sales team is are running behind completing the targets, and then they are ending up giving a lot of discount to the retailer, or something is happening which need to be addressed. So next step will be basically to identify these products and then dig further to understand what is happening in the business. We'll just note this and we will be done with high sales profit. So sales are high. I mean, there that means the products are good. It's in demand. But yeah, we need to understand why it is. What is impacting the profit. Okay. Now let's color this to, or we can choose some other color. Okay. Now based on the business, so it's something business need to decide. Which quadrant need to be prioritized first and addressed first. That is completely depend upon what the strategy is. What and what you want to go for first. Okay. So here is very, I mean, very easy to build in Tableau. Very good analysis that comes out using four quadrant analysis. I have used this a lot in my the business that I'm supporting, and it's very useful, very well appreciated by my stakeholders. So it's a good way to identify, problem areas in our business. So that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching my video.